Hey YouTube, this is KBN989 and I'm here just to give you a little update on my hair status, right? Well, first of all, I want to talk to you guys about the conditioners I've been using. After running out of my conditioner, was Redken All Soft. I was just looking for something that I could buy at the drugstore. Even though I can get that at the drugstore sometimes, I wanted something that was more accessible and cheaper. So looking around, I went to my local drugstore and I got some Pantene. And I'm gonna say right off the bat, I was a little disappointed. You know, I felt that my hair was dry. I felt it didn't do what I was actually looking for. It was creamy enough, but I didn't feel it had something. It didn't have that thing that I was looking for. You know, like it didn't leave my hair completely soft. And when I was refreshing I didn't feel it was good enough. I didn't feel that it tamed the frizzies. In this part, which is usually the part that frizzes the most for me. So the ones that I bought were from the curly series and from the medium to thick series. I think that the curly series was the dry to moisturized, and I thought that that was the most drying one. I mean, it wasn't that it didn't work. It was simply that it didn't fulfill my expectations, basically. But it's something I'm not gonna buy again. The medium to thick conditioner, I don't remember if it was frizzy too smooth. I believe it worked better, but I mean, I felt that I went through that bottle like super fast, and I felt it didn't do what I was actually looking for. So that's something I'm not gonna buy. But during that process, my sister had some long-term relationship from Herbal Essences in the shower that she was using, and I started using that one, and I really liked it. I thought it was moisturizing. I thought it did control my frizzies, so I thought that was awesome. But something that was better yet was that I could actually go find a sale, and I got my Redken All Soft conditioner, so that's gonna be awesome. That I got the liter, which is like, yeah, like this big, yeah, and that probably will last me more than 2 months, so I'm pretty happy about that. The second thing I'd like to say is how I've been incorporating olive oil into my hair care routine. I've used it before. However, I was experimenting with it, using it before going to bed and using it right after finishing, after doing my hair. So first, I'm sorry, what I heard was that when your hair is dry and you apply olive oil is just blocking any more moisture to coming in. But when you do it on your wet hair, it actually penetrates the follicle. I don't really know if this is true or not true. However, I've tried it both ways. When I would do it with my hair wet, my hair, it would look nice. But when I would do it with my hair dry, I felt that, well, I only do it during the night, because even though I love the smell of olive oil, I don't think it does smell good on your hair. So through the night, the smell wears off, and I would feel that my hair was moisturized. It was shinier, so it was like I didn't have all those extra frizzies hanging around. So that is something that I've been incorporating and doing, and I want to keep doing. I also want to get some jojoba oil, which is supposed to be the oil that most resembles your natural body oil. Well, I know that that works for your scalp, so I don't know if that's for your complete body. I'm actually looking forward to that. I hope that that has a better smell, or a softer smell than olive oil, so that if anything, I could pat a little bit on before leaving the house, you know, when I start my day. The third thing that I would like to say is my sleeping routine. I have actually been changing it a little bit regarding my hair. Before I would actually do the pineapple, and I am very satisfied with the pineapple, but not 100%. So I started using my satin bonnet, which I didn't use before because I felt that it would just crunch all my hair. But what I would do is just get like an expanded hairband. It was a thin one, so that it would hold all my hair loosely. Then afterwards, I would just bring it like forward like this, see? Or you could only do this, you don't need the hairband. And then I would put my satin bonnet on, and then I would put a hair band, a thicker one, a stronger one around it so that it wouldn't move. And my hair was not crushed. My ends were a little bit crazy, but nothing that conditioner and water couldn't fix. The conditioner that I've actually been using is Suave's almond and shea butter for refreshing. I really, really like it. I think it's creamy enough. I think it's not that heavy, but heavy enough. I also think it's pretty cheap and accessible, so that's something that I'm actually going to keep buying specifically for that function, because I did not really like it for as a leave-in conditioner in my hair. But also what I've been doing is, instead of plopping, is just using my satin bonnet as my plopping device. So instead of doing it with an old t-shirt, I would just get all my hair, put it forward, just get it all together. Well, I'm just gonna do it sideways so you guys can see. I would just get it all together like this, and then put it, open my satin bonnet enough and just place it there little by little, just tried everything to fit, so that all my hair in the end would just finish sitting on top of my head, scrunched. It would move, but I would just put my hairband again, so the satin bonnet won't just come loose in the middle of the night or whatever. Because I've had the chance to actually experiment with that, because I've been washing my hair at night. So instead of just letting it loose or just waiting for it to dry, which is really something I am not going to do, I've just used that, and my hair comes out without frizz. Well, with minimum frizz, right? And it comes out moist, but it dries very, very fast. And whenever I do that, whenever I sleep on my wet hair, or with my hair wet, better said, right? I don't have to use any gel or cream gel or anything, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Something else as well is the use of my gel. I've noticed that, well, the first day I always use my cream gel by Garnier Fructis, or gel cream. I always get confused with the orders of the words. And I only use it like here on top, right? But whenever I'm refreshing my hair, and I've noticed that I could do either, or I could either use a lot of conditioner, not moisten my hair completely, but I'll use a lot of conditioner, or I could use a little less conditioner and a little more gel. And I mean, the gel that I use for that is actually the LA Looks, I believe, gel. I don't know. I know that it's a pink one, and it says, and it's for curls. I've talked about this in previous videos. But I really, really like that one for that. I don't feel like it crunches my hair, but whenever it's like frizzy that my hair, you know, needs to behave, it would just put my hair into place. That is something that I've been using constantly, and I've noticed that my hair is lasting longer, so I'm pretty happy about that. One of the things that I want to incorporate into this channel are some hairdos. I'm really into braids lately, and some people I know might not really like braids for curly hair, because you're like, oh, I have to separate my curls. But if you're pretty careful, and if you like untangle your hair with your hands just a little bit, not that much, braids could actually look awesome and different. So next up is just gonna be a video, a hair tutorial about just a hairdo, you know. So wait for that. So I just hope that these updates help you a little bit in how you're actually doing your hair routine, how it actually goes for you, different products and things like that. So if anything, just comment and let me know. Many blessings. Bye.